Hello everyone. Now we will see about alternative therapies used in mental health nursing. Okay, there are various forms of alternative therapies. Can be yoga, it can be your acupressure, acupuncture, Unani, Siddha, and all. So first we will see about the definition part of this alternative therapies. A complementary and alternative therapy medicine is a broad domain of healing resources that encompasses all systems and modalities practice and their accompanying theories and beliefs other than those intrinsic to the politically dominant health system of a particular society and culture and in a given historical period. This complementary and alternative medicines include such practices, ideas, belief the users preventing the treating illness and promoting health and well-being. Okay. Complementary and alternative medicine systems are broadly divided by mind body medicines, alternative medical systems, lifestyle and disease preventions, biological based therapies, manipulating and body based systems, biofield and bioelectromagnetic system. So first one is your Siddha. Siddha is very old medicinal practice used in India and various other parts of world. So Siddha is one of the ancient traditional medicine system like Ayurveda, which is used in practice in the southern South India and other part of Trio-Indian medicines. Ayurveda, Siddha, and Unani. This system of medicine is used very popular in ancient time. Okay, and due to antiquity of this medical system, Siddha system medicine is believed to be one of the oldest medical system and developed in the 18th Siddhas, the South Indian Siddha, and there is with the supernatural spirit saints, and this which is by actually believe that they have the medicines by the god. The term Siddha literally means one who has attained a perfection in his life, heavenly bliss, which is a boon of chronic alignments like asthma, ulcer, arthritis, diabetes, AIDS, infertility, etc., and which is allopathy does not have. So, Siddha also have a preventive measures and doesn't yield any side effects. So it doesn't have any form of side effects. Siddhas were the concept of healthy souls and can only develop when a healthy body. So they develop methods and medication they are believed to strengthen their physical body and thereby their souls. And men who are dedicated their lives into developing systems, and which are Siddhas, practicing intense yoga, practicing use of fasting, meditations, and belief have us achieved supernatural powers and gain supreme wisdom and overall immortality, and through this spirituality, supreme knowledge, they wrote certain aspects of life and science of medical and curing of diseases. Okay, so what are the basic concepts? So Siddha medicine recognizes the Vatham, Pitham, and Kappam in childhood or adulthood or old age perspective, whereas in the Ayurveda it is totally reverse. Kappam dominant in childhood, Vatham in old age, and Pitham in the adulthood. So it is a reverse in this Ayurveda, and whereas the Siddha medicine, it is Vatham, Pitham, and Kappam. Okay, it is recognized like this. Means your childhood is recognized by Vatham, Pitham is recognized as your adulthood, and your Kappam is recognized as your old age. Whereas in the Ayurveda, Kappam is your old age. This is your childhood. Whereas Vatham is your old age, and the Pitham is your adulthood. So, according to Siddha medicine, various psychological, physiological functions of body are attributed to the combination of seven system. So, what Siddha medicine say? First is the saram, a plasma responsible for the growth and development of nourishment. The second one is the china, that is your blood, responsible for nourishing muscles and improving intelligence. The third one is om, muscles, responsible for shape of the body. Then fourth is the kol supu, the fatty tissues, which is responsible for lubrication. Then fifth one is the album, bone, which is responsible for body structure. The sixth one is the molai, which is responsible for brain strength, responsible for the strength. And the seventh is the suklai, the semen. And this is like Ayurveda and the medicine physiological components of classified Vata, air, Pitta, fire, and water. Kapha is the water, that is earth and water. Next, we will see about the concept of disease and causes in this Siddha medicine. It is assumed that when a normal equilibrium of three humors, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, is disturbed, disease is caused. The factors which is assumed to be equilibrium: environment, climatic condition, diet, physical activities are stress. So, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha is uh, related to your this to diagnostic process, and in this diagnostic examinations 8 items are required, which is commonly known as inner vacant. These na tongue black in Vata, yellow or red in Pitta, and white in Kapha. When your red or yellow tongue is there, means it is related to your digestive system. Okay. White is Kapha, ulceration in anemia. Varna is the color, dark Vata, yellow, pale in Kapha. Then Saura, voice, allergic to a high pitched pith, low pitched Kapha, slurred in alcoholism. And cane eyes, muddy conjunctiva, yellowish or red pitta, pale in Kapha. Then is a spasm is related to your trach, dry in Vata, warm in Pitta, chill in Kapha, and sweating in different parts of the body. Okay, then Mala, that is your stool. The black stool indicates Vata, yellow indicates the Kapha, dark red ulcer is signs the terminal illness. Neer or urine is early morning urine examined stock, that is digestion. It is if it is dehydration, it is excessive heat and a rose in blood pressure, and the saffron color is related to jaundice and look like a or other original disease also. So next one is your nadi or pulse, which is a pulse examination, and this is a radial art, and which is through the confirm many other things. Which drugs are used? They use herbal drugs and inorganic substances and animal products, which is known as Thavara, Dhatu, and Jangaman. And these drugs used in Siddha medicines were classified on the properties: Suvai, taste; Guna, character; Vira, potency; Piru, class; and Mahi, mind. According to this is two classification: internal medicine and external medicines. So behavioral abnormal behaviors and remedies we have Siddha medicines are standing with upper limbs, restlessness, singing meaninglessly, dancing, laughing, changing, sleepless, and losing, talking, murmuring, spitting others, wandering, sexual aggression, flow, standing naked, removal of clothes. So these are the certain things which is related to abnormal behavior, and which is described in a Kirukai Vatham according to Krishwa Vitham 50 symptoms were psychological disorder. And other classification of abnormal behaviors are Anal Kirukai, Pitai Kirukai, Ichi Kirukai, Vatha Kirukai, Chirpana Kirukai, Natha Vinthu Kirukai, Bhutak Kirukai, Chala Kirukai, Mohini Kirukai, Kaleri Kirukai, Kumbidu Kirukai, Mananka Kirukai, Alari Kirukai, Marutu Kirukai, Modu Kirukai, Vali Kirukai, Nir Kirukai, and Mayana Kirukai. Okay. Next reason for your abnormal behavior. So reasons other root cause are evil desires, disordered thoughts. You're having bad thoughts. You have evil desires to kill someone, to beat someone. Can create abnormal behavior. Your passions may affect your morbid imagination, excessive fear, envy, anger, and immoral activities. So the karma of shorts and chronic diseases are mainly caused by man previous action. So the law of karma describes that seen action of a man are the root cause of present life. So they believe that you're in the karma system, the present life guided by our karma. Whatever karma I will do, whatever good bad I will do, it will affect my present life. If I have done good things in past, it will be written. If I have done bad thing in past, or I have bad to the people, I will be written to me. So Siddharth believed that the mental abnormalities are called the evil karma of the man or his or her ancestors also. If the Pitam increased, the mental abnormalities, Siddharth believed that the man may occur due to sleeplessness, warm-up, and traumatic disorders may occur. What remedies for this abnormal behavior? Tulubai, I'm pointing external through leaves and flowers. Vedu, steam bath through leaves and flower. Vuluku and oral root through leaves and cloves. Then nasal they leaves, through leaves and garlic. Kalikam through sandal, pepper, flowers, garlic, turmeric. Another